co-host, Jennabelle, as always. So, as of me filming this, it's the day before Halloween. We are winding down to the last few movies for my October binge 2019 extravaganza. We are obviously doing another review. I'm going to be talking about my number 159 movie, which was a first-time viewing for myself. And I actually found this gem on Amazon Prime. Yes, I'm calling it a gem. It is The Lift from 1983. And it's starring Hugh Stephill and Willek Van and I don't even know. This was, I know, a movie that was filmed in the Netherlands. It is so poorly dubbed and everything. I mean, think of like a lot of like Fulci movies or Argento movies where it's very obviously overdubbed, especially for back in the day. You know, 80s were not really well known, 70s and 80s were not well known for like the greatest overdubbing, but for me, sometimes that's what gets me to kind of like a little something that gets me to fall in love with a movie. Some people I know that's not their thing, and once they hear that overdubbing, they are just like instantly turned off. So it's kind of one of those things, whether you are a fan of it or not, whatever. But yeah, this is, like I said, from 1983. It's a Netherlands movie. And this is basically about an elevator that pretty much goes haywire and murders people or tries to murder people. Think sort of something like Maximum Overdrive before Maximum Overdrive without every single machine going crazy. So, just saying. But no, so this is a decent little gem. I really was not, like I said, this is a movie that I had never seen before. This was a first time viewing for myself for my binge and everything. And, you know, I was kind of surprised by it, of how much I actually enjoyed it. Some really decent kills and everything, and the way they executed some of the scenes and everything. One particular, which was, excuse me, one of the first actual kill in this movie, where an officer pretty much gets his head caught in the elevator door. The elevator lift is above him. It starts kind of moving and everything, but then stops. Thinks, okay, we're gonna try and get out of here. The other cop was trying to like get him open. Of course, the lift starts coming down again. You know what's coming and everything. And like that kill right there, like I said, for a movie like this that I wasn't expecting anything out of, really low budget and everything, it was a pretty decent kill. And here's the thing too, I actually had a little bit of difficulty, like the scene itself, the kill itself, it's not like overly gory or anything. It's nothing way over the top or anything like that. It's a decent kill. But I kind of had a little bit of difficulty only because it reminded me of a story that my mom has told me several times about her father, my grandfather, whom I unfortunately never met. He passed away before I was ever born. But when he was a kid, way back in the day, him and one of his friends, I think they were like maybe adolescents at the time, if that. I don't even think they were adolescents yet. Where my grandfather actually watched his childhood friend, literally almost exactly in this manner, get killed by an elevator. So I kind of, knowing that story and everything, and just knowing it's a freak accident, but it's like knowing that happens really had an effect on me. So I was literally just like, oh, I kept thinking about it, but I wanted to see the kill. So that, for me, right there, just knowing sort of, like I said, that this is something that I know a blood relative had seen this type of accident happen with his own eyes at such a young age, just really kind of hit really close to home. But I'm not going to bash the movie for that, because I'm not like that. It's a movie, you know? I mean, it's a horror movie, so whatever. It's not the first, not the last elevator kill. But no, like I said, it's really, really effective. Even with some of those, like, oh my god, like, that's horrible just to think that my grandfather actually watched this and everything, happened to his buddy. Ooh. But no, the rest of the movie, it's really interesting. Like I said, it's nothing, like, absolutely spectacular. A little bit on the cheesy side. Um, and there's also a little bit of a red herring in a character who comes out to check this elevator and everything. You almost kind of think like, ooh, maybe the elevator really isn't going haywire. Maybe it's this one guy messing around with it or someone messing around with it. But it's a decent little film. One of those movies I probably wouldn't really actively go out and say, like, get off of Amazon Prime. But if I ended up getting it in, like, a future horror pack or saw it at, like, a thrift store or my local half-price books for a pretty decent, cheap price, I would definitely get it. I would definitely get it. Or maybe, like, a special, like, Arrow or Scream Factory movie. Might spend the money on it. I'm just saying I like it that much. Actually, I should say just enough to kind of warrant a purchase like that. But I would definitely check it out, you guys. I know by the time I post this, Halloween's gonna be over and everything. You're all gonna be done with your binges. But in case once you kind of detox from horror movies and you're like, hey, I need a little something different. I need something that I just didn't binge on within the last month. Check it out. Like I said, maybe get a couple of beers, have a good time, order yourself pizza. Just saying. For those of you who have seen The Lift from 1983, let me know in the comments what you thought of it, whether you liked it, didn't like it, whatnot. Give me your thoughts in the comments below. Till next time, as always, stay creepy, classy, and a little bit sassy. Right? No, sassy then classy. Whatever, dude. I'm binged out. See you on the flip side, buddies.